What's going on? How y'all doing? I told y'all today the Queen's Lounge was going live. And I have a guest for y'all. Boy, do he have a story to tell. Come on over here, my brother. Let me introduce y'all to OG Shareef from Fort Greene. Just got back. Just got home from doing 39 years. Shareef, you on the Queen's Lounge. First and foremost, how are you doing?
Well, you're not going to never hear me complain. And the reason why I said you're not going to never hear me complain, because I know it could always be worse. That's the problem we have. When people ask us how we doing, we say we could be doing better. So when you say you could be doing better, what you're saying is that you're not pleased with what you already have.
Okay.
And you see, if you don't count the little blessings that God gives you, if you don't appreciate those, why should He give you bigger blessings?
I know that's right.
So, to answer your question, I have no complaint.
Okay. So listen, for those who don't know you and those who don't know your story, what do you want to tell them about what your 39 years or what happened, or whatever you feel like you want to talk about the 39 years? Let's talk about it.
Okay. First of all, my story is just not my story. I'm speaking for the brothers that didn't make it. For an example, I had a comrade named Abdul from out of Brownsville. May he rest in peace. He got a co-defendant, WAP, and AC. They still locked up. Abdul, he died in 2010. He was 52 years old. He had like 32 years. And about 6 months to 8 months before he died, he said to me, he said, Shareef, I asked him to show you something.
Speak a little louder. Get closer, so speak a little louder.
Okay. He said to me, he said, and the reason I'm telling you the story, because people are misconstrued about us. They think we the bad guys. Think what he tells me. He said, Shareef, I asked God, I pray to God, he's Muslim. He said, I pray to God to give me 2 years home so I can show my wife that I appreciate her. Because my story is just not my story. I speak for me and the fallen soldiers, the ones who can't speak for themselves.
Right.
So, back to the story. He said, Shareef, he said, I pray to God to give me 2 years home so I can show my wife how much I appreciate her. About 8 months later, 9 months later, they're doing the 6 o'clock count. I have my curtain up. I like my privacy. I hear everybody saying, yo, Ab, yo, Ab, yo, Ab. This is 6 o'clock count. I get up. This is my word. But I went to the gate because I'm in Shawanga. My cell is the cross from his cell. I could look right inside his cell. I looked in his cell. I said, he's dead.
Wow.
Just before they even announced it, I put the curtain back up. Everybody still, you know. Then I heard them say that I get up, I take my curtain down, I walk to the gate, and grab my brother up, and roll him down the company. I cried for like 2 weeks straight.
Wow.
But dig it though. I didn't so much cry for him. What I cried for was brothers. What we did afterwards, do you know how y'all sit down and plan what you're going to do for your birthday, what you're going to do for Christmas? Know what our plans was? If we die in here, how are we going to die? Are we going to be very Muslim? Are we going to be cremated? This conversation.
Right.
This is where I come from. You know, Abdul, He was a stick-up kid. He was in jail for murder. And robbery. He had a heart like gold. You know, he was the type of guy that if you was around him, you could never be hungry. You know, and because of guys like him, you had young brothers that was inside the penitentiary. He was good with the Lord. He helped brothers get out, you know. And I said to myself, this is something that I have to do. But what motivated me to really do this here was my daughter died.
Oh wow, sorry to hear that.
Yes, my daughter died. When she died, that's what made me open my eyes. Because I know you heard that saying before, sometimes it takes something good something bad to happen for something good to materialize.
Yes, yes.
You know what? That is so true. I'm not gonna lie to you. My immediate family passed away. And guess what? It took for me to lose them to appreciate you. I should tell my homies, I'm on lockdown. Everybody was complaining, yo, suckers this, suckers that. And I tell them, so wait a minute, homie. If it wasn't for the suckers, I wouldn't have a reason to appreciate you.
Okay.
See, so my thing is this here. I learned how to take something bad and find something good in it. You don't have to have the best. You have to make the best of what you have.
That's true. That is so true.
When people ask me how I'm doing, I always get that question. You even ask me that.
Yes.
My brother Abdul, he's not here with us right now. Picture me complaining about anything.
I know that's right.
I just did 39 years. I did a total. My caseworker told me, she says, Darius, I've noticed you've been incarcerated 47 years.
47 years?
So, because this is not my first bit.
Right.
I did
Right.
47.
Right.
So she says to me, you've been in prison more than you was in the streets. That's what she said to me. But from her point of view, that didn't make no sense because, first of all, prison's not the place to be. And how could you be in prison more than in the streets? Her logic. Now, my logic, it made all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
And you know why it made all sense in the world? I stuck to the script.
That's right. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
When my mother died, I went to her funeral. The last time my mother see me alive, I'm repeating the same thing that I said in my first interview. I'm just adding more feeling to it. Because you can say the same thing, but each time you say it has more of a meaning.
Right.
And I said to say this here. It made all the sense to me in the world. In 1990, they took my mother's deathbed to visit. That was the last time that I smoked I did 39 years, not because I was guilty. I did 39 years because I didn't snitch.
Yeah. That's right, yeah.
Wow.
And see, this interview is helping me because I'm still appealing my case. So I did one with Mr. Pete and I'm dealing with you. So there's no telling what lawyer may be listening to this here. Because I'm going to prove down the line that I'm innocent. This is what they're doing to us now. This is how the system works. Everybody, or the majority guys that got arrested with me back in '86, they did at least 20 to 25 years. The ones that didn't was the ones that told.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now check this out. Check this out. No,
Okay.
No, this is this is a true soldier story. One day, now I'm going back to '86, '87. We in the bullpen, get ready to go to court, all of us. We smoking buzz, sniffing cold, telling war stories. And one of the homies stood up in the bullpen. He says, yo, listen out. And we all stopped and look at him. And he said, just like this, he says, look around you. Check this shit out. Excuse my language.
Right.
everybody that was somebody, I don't care what borough. Out in Queens, you had the Supreme Team. You had the Corleys. You had Pappy Loom. In Brooklyn, you had the A-Team.
Yes.
The Wild Bunch.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Pony Pack. Up in the Bronx, you had Crusader Rob. All of us in the bullpen at the same time. In other words, we're saying the Crackers, this was planned. They made us sweet. So I'm giving you the history. So I'm giving you a history now. I'm giving you a history. He says, look. He says, yo, this was planned to arrest us, to get us off the streets. When they got us off the streets, know what happened left after that? The old heads that they left out there was the ones that was worthless, that was useless. So now the youth, this is why the youth don't respect their elders now.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't respect their elders and they have probable cause not to. A lot of them don't deserve no respect. If you talk to the average young guy, I was talking to him one day, I said, yo, homie, because I'm like this here. I don't judge people. I know there's a method to everybody's madness.
Right.
So this one young dude, he was real tight. So I said, yo, homie, why are you so tight? You know what he told me? He said, shareef, nobody never gave me nothing. My mother and father never gave me nothing. When I was growing up, my mother, she cooked. We had breakfast, we had dinner.
Right.
Young dude told me, he said, listen, if I'm not there when it's being served, I get nothing.
Get nothing.
He said, I had to join the gang because my mother was cracked out, my father was in the penitentiary. He said, I had to join the gang to feed my family. I had to be these young kids, if you talk to them, this is what I say. On the face of the record, if somebody doing something wrong, don't tell them that they're wrong. Ask them first, yo, why are you doing? Because trust what I tell you. If you listen to the youth and they tell you why they do what they do, you won't agree with them say they're right, but you will say they're justified. I had a, I'm not going to go into details, but there's this lady, a Puerto Rican lady that I know. They used to call me Godfather back in the days up in Harlem.
Okay.
So that's a feed the Queen. Thanksgiving about 2,000 turkeys, Christmas about, 4th of July, Labor Day, I give parties, And where I got this concept from was the era that I come from. That's what Bumpy Johnson did. And then the guys, like I'm 71 years old. That's
You what?
I'm 71.
71. Look amazing.
I'm 71
Great.
years old. And see,
Wow.
the era that I came from, the hustlers, we was the pillars of our community.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I claim OG the original gangster. Why I claim OG the original gangster? I did 47 years and didn't tell. That's gangster right there.
I gotta walk away.
Hell yeah.
That's, it's not saying proof. I'm showing the proof.
Wow. Yeah.
Check this out, Jack.
Yeah.
Check this out. That ain't nothing. Check this out. Let me show you something. You work 9 to 5. You pay taxes. What are the name of the taxes you pay in, and where do your money go to? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Because you know what? You're a punk motherfucker. They taxing you. If I did the same thing, I would extort you. I'm extorting you.
That's right.
You see? So
That's
when
right.
okay now, right? So what I'm trying to show you is that.
Yeah, sure. No.
Check it out, right? That's what made me get into the game. See, I can't speak for this era, but back in the 60s, it wasn't even the game then. It was a movement.
That's true.
It was a movement.
Yes, yeah.
The number racket was a movement for poor blacks to keep the money in our community.
Yeah, you're right.
If you get lucky, would hit the number for 50 cents. That was a lot of money back then.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
See, so We was always about the dollar. But what then happened, with Bumpy Johnson, he's the one that, well, Madam Sinclair, who was a black woman, she was the one that originally went against the mob, and then Bumpy was hearing about her inside the fast and shit, so he come on, so y'all gotta get with the queen. So they call her the queen. They call her the queen, right?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? But the reason why he supported her was because what she was doing from the number racks, keep the money in the community.
Yes.
She was feeding the people. The Italians tried to be bullies. They tried to take it from her. And they had the cops holding her down. Rather holding them down. Holding them down.
Right.
You see, the government, they supported the mafia. Edgar Hoover, he was the lead FBI. He was the first guy. Now again, I'm giving you a history. If you watch the documentary, they would tell you that for a long time, Edgar Hoover denied there was the mafia.
Yep.
And you know why he denied it? You know why he denied it? Because the mafia had information on Edgar Hoover that he was gay.
Yep, he was gay. Yeah.
So the fact that he was
black.
gay, then let the Italians get away with the bullshit. They didn't start, and see, I'm telling you this, you know, because I stand firm on what I say. I stand firm, and I got no problem taking no money. I got no problem doing it. In the Bible, it says God does not war against necessity. God knows that you got to go left sometimes to get it right. God respects the game. And the reason why I say even God respects the game, because if God didn't respect the game, guess what? The devil wouldn't exist. You would look at it like that.
That's a
And the reason,
right there too.
and the reason why God let the devil exist to show you. Because sometimes, and this is reality. I use myself as an example. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I didn't do 47 years, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be dead. No, I'm telling you right now.
I understand. I believe it too.
You know, my comrades, the closest guy, the majority was dead before I got arrested. I was 31 years old when I caught the bid. Some of them was already dead. So now I look back, I said, they was babies.
Yeah.
We was babies. But we didn't get into the game. See, I'm not rich. I'm not known for being rich. I'm not known.
Right.
I'm known for taking money. I'm known for staying fly. I'm known for putting in work. But the main thing I'm known for is being loyal.
Very important.
Yeah.
See, money gets you what you want, but love and respect gets you what you need.
Yeah.
So I was more concerned about being loyal and true to the game than being rich. Right now, I'm living in the shelter as we speak.
Wow.
Yes. And it's by choice. I haven't. Can you say something to me?
Yeah, let me ask you a question, right? Like you said, you did a total of 47 years. You watch people come and go. What does that do to you in the inside?
Good question. You know, damn, that's real sis. That's a good question. Let me tell you something. The day I was coming home, I'm up in the draft room.
Can you speak a little bit louder? It's because you got the kids in the water.
Oh, right, okay.
Right.
The day I was coming home, I'm in the draft room, getting dressed and everything. Everybody's saying, stay up, don't come back. You know, the regular stuff, right? When we left out, this young Puerto Rican dude came up to me. He said, "Oh, gee, you don't know me, but I know you, OG." He says to me when they touch my arm, he says to me, because you asked me a question about the guy. Look what he did to me. He says, "Oh, gee, the bid that you just got finished doing, I'm getting ready to do it now." And he asked me, do I do it? And it touched my heart so much.
Wow.
Cause I just got finished doing 39 years, so he's getting ready to do this here, you know, but he may not be built like me.
Right.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm somewhat crazy. I have to be crazy to go through this shit. You got
Yeah.
Right, right.
you dig?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I says to him, because he looked up to me, evidently, because, you know, I says, little bro, I said, you're probably thinking that you asking me a scientific question. I said, I have a scientific answer for you. I said, the best answer I can give to you is to love yourself. See, because when you, like right now, again, I'm broke, but I don't look. My mother told me anybody can be broke, but when you look broke, you fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You think I'm coming from?
That's right, that's right.
Now, I'm telling y'all I'm out of the shelter, but motherfuckers see me, they didn't know. They would not think I did the
Right,
shelter.
right,
You think I'm coming from?
right, yes.
So, and the reason why I'm sharing is, see, even with the people that I'm living in shelter, because some people think that doing bad is a bad thing, but no, doing bad is a good thing. It's how you internalize it. Pressure busts weak pipes, but it'll also make diamonds. Under pressure, what you made of is going to come out.
Yeah.
Remember this here. And people say, like, I'm broke right now, I get rich, I start acting funny. They say, yo, he got money, now he's acting funny. No, money didn't change me. Circumstance doesn't change a person, bring up what they really are. So, if I get money and start acting funny, I was always acting funny, but I didn't say it. Now I got money, I can say it now. See, so circumstances doesn't change a person. Like I did 39 years, right? And now the majority guys that do biz like that, they do it by themselves. Their family, their kids, kids. Everybody do it. You see what happens, see now. What that does, it hardens a person. You know, these young guys.
That goes on to this is what I was getting ready to ask you. As soon as you said these young guys, because you have the young guys and you have the young ladies as well. Because I know there's some women that's doing some hardcore time as well. What would you tell them about the street life that they live in and where they make ends? What would you tell them?
The women?
Both.
Okay.
Because they think it's a joke.
My last interview, at the end of the interview, I had said, in this lifestyle, nobody wins. Some, it just takes longer to lose.
Oh.
That's what I tell them.
Wow.
Now dig it. Cause I'm telling you, I'm orthodox. I'm unorthodox. I'm telling you right now, I don't think of everybody. I don't want to think of everybody thing.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't want to think of everybody thing. Remember this here. If you was the same as everybody else, the only thing you have to offer is your conformity. That's me being a yes man.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You got to be different.
Right.
You
Yeah.
got to be different. Now dig it. I said to say this here, right? I have had people say to me, you know how much time I did and how old I am. And they go, I know you're not coming back to jail. He asked me that question. You know what I tell them?
What you tell them?
I can look at your face and you would this. Yeah, check it out. I says, I can't guarantee you I'm not coming back. Because if I say I would never go back to jail, if I'm walking in the building and you upstairs screaming. I run up there, and the dude is violating you and ready to murder you. If I'm saying I'm not going back to jail, I will let him do that and mind my business or dial 911 so the cops can come. I won't do that. Whether it makes sense to you now, I'm not. See, I don't talk to sound intelligent. I talk to sound sincere. Before I see a little, listen, let me tell you something. A little girl could be right there, and the dude is getting ready to snatch her in the car, and the cop is right there on the corner. I'm not gonna go to the cop.
Right.
I'm gonna finish homie off.
Okay.
The cops, this is what I don't understand about the cops, because we going in for real. This is I don't understand. When the little girl get raped, they say, all right, just put that as, an incident. But if a dude murdered the dude that raped the little girl, now they want to investigate. Now they want to investigate.
Right.
Now let's make it, I skip forget.
Right, no, it's okay.
But let's make it.
Make it make sense, right?
How
Right.
backwards they are. Now talk to the police commissioner. I'm talking to you. What is his name? You know his name? Police commissioner?
Who, Commissioner Tish?
That's police commissioner?
Yeah, the lady.
Oh, it's lady. All right, I'm talking to the lady. Tish, what? Tish,
This is Tish.
Yeah. Tish. Now, you the head of cops. Now I'm gonna ask you a question in public, because if I wrote you, you probably never get it. So I'm gonna ask you in public, because I stand firm on OG, the gangster shit. Now, you stay firm with what you represent. Now I'm gonna ask you a question now, Miss Letitia. Tell me if I'm wrong. If a guy was trying to rape you, he had a knife to your throat, Letitia. Now, this is a situation where you don't have time to think. Because, Tish, you know what? I would murder the punk motherfucker. And tell you, please, Tish, don't snitch. Now, I ask you a question, Tish. And I want you to go public with your answer. I'm telling you, I put the work in. See, I tell you, I put work in. I'm not saying that I don't, and I won't. Now I'm going to see if you're true to yourself. Am I wrong for saving your life, or am I supposed to dial 911? Now, let me say this to you, Tish. I'd rather be a defendant and face manslaughter charge for saving your life than to be a witness to tell that's the nigga that killed you. Because I'm a gangster motherfucker.
All right now.
Y'all heard that on the Queen's Lounge. That's right.
They want to discredit. Hey, let me say something. Let me say something. Me and my homie. Let me show you something. 1971, I'm on the island. Show you. Rikers Island, 1971. I got a homie named K Mel. The cop hit him in the head. The white cop. Bust him beside the head with the key. We shut the joint down. The black cops then on Rikers Island, show you something, used to come to us. The black cops, let me show you something now, and say to us, yo, the white cops, they putting nooses inside our lockers, they writing niggas on, it was only a little bit of black cops. And they was getting harassed by their own. They come to us, we pop up, we put the work in. Now we the bad guy, but guess what? It's the cops against cops. It's a black thing. They don't tell you that. Check this shit. You heard about the Attica ride?
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't in Attica, but I was locked down.
Right.
We popped off too. What they don't tell you, and this is why I tell a lot of black cops, like I'm in Sing Sing. I told a black cop one time, I said, pump motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. I said, because you got a job.
That's true.
I said, check it,
for
check
me.
it. Yo, check it out. The civil rights movement, when we shut shit down, the purpose of shutting it down was because we wanted black and Puerto Rican cops. That's the purpose of the riot. But actually, Negroes, they don't know this here.
Yeah.
They don't know that. And again, the cops came to us. The black cops say, yo, it's just like they give us the drugs.
Yeah.
Bush, let me tell you something now. I'm talking about the President Bush. President Bush. You talking about the other Bush. I'm talking
No,
about
I know you talking about President Bush.
Yeah, I'm talking about President
The
Bush.
great drug dealer.
Check this shit out.
The Bush. Yeah.
There's no, and see, society, they punks. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not mad with Bush. You know why I ain't mad with him? He did what the fuck he was supposed to do. We don't do what we supposed to do. He represents his father. See, we don't stick. See, with us, we gonna go by the books and this. With them, what the fuck? First of all, we were slaves, then they go by the books.
Yeah.
What the?
Right.
My aunt, God bless the dead, she was like a mother to me. I called her. I'm hostile. I'm in a hostile environment.
Right.
So she tells me, you too. I said, wait. I said, no disrespect. She's like a mother to me. I said, no disrespect. I said, you just like me. That's the only difference. I said, if you broke, I said, you would go to the number home. Now that's illegal. And would gamble your life. Me, I'm not gonna go to the number home and put my money. I said, I will rob the motherfucker. Because I know, now I said, you's a punk motherfucker, so you scared to rob. You rather take a chance, but you still doing the same thing.
Yep.
And there's a quote that goes with that. You cannot judge nobody because you sin differently.
That's true.
So don't get mad with me because you's a punk motherfucker. There's no food in the refrigerator, and when your kids come to you and you say that I ain't got no job, hold that down. Don't get mad with me because I go and take it. Sometimes to get what you never had before, you may have to do something you never did before. That's why you can't judge nobody.
That's why you can't judge nobody. Well, listen. I appreciate you. And I am glad you are home. I'm just speechless. I'm going to be very honest with you. Because this was one of my best interviews. Man.
Let me hit you with something. Let me hit you up with something, right? The reason why I tell you that I'm in the shelter, in 1965, I was a kid. I tried to commit suicide. Yes, I tried to commit suicide. But even then, because of my last interview, what I didn't know, see, God worked in mysterious ways. When I tried to kill myself, what I didn't realize then, that was the training ground of becoming. I didn't know it then. Because when I tried to kill myself and that didn't work, if I don't care about my life, what else do I care about? So you look at these other kids walking around here, you tell them, yo, be good in school and study. Homie is hungry. He didn't eat no breakfast there. He think about, damn, where my next meal gonna come in? You talk about study. You sound like a damn fool. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I was locked down, sure. I was locked down. My connect, he's dead now. I got like 10 years and he come up to see me. He got a Puerto Rican girl with him. I met one day. He says, yo, you marry her and you get trailers. Yeah. Hey, know what I told him? I said, I think it's disrespect.
You said disrespect?
Yes, because you give me the impression you're trying to make me comfortable in jail instead of help me to get out of jail.
Help me get out. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I told you I'm different.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna fake that you're looking out for me, but you're really trying to keep me in.
Yeah.
And then drills don't pay the bills.
That's nice. Drills don't pay the bill. Well, like I said, I want to thank you for taking your time out, because that's something you can't get back at that time. You understand what I'm saying? So you to join me on the Queen's Lounge. And I hope this reach and teach at the same time.
Well, let me thank you and the sister here
Got my sister Mo. Hey, Mo.
for making it possible for me to do this here. But let me share this with the people before we end this here.
Okay.
Because, excuse me. Now listen to me very well. But don't listen with your ears. Listen with your heart and feel what I'm saying to you. I'm not going to say that you don't have problems and that you're doing bad. But guess what? I don't look at things as being bad. Like person, yo, you just came home, I know it's not. I said, no, it's not messed up, it's life. Ain't no such thing as bad, it's life. It's life, it's not bad, it's life. Good things happen, bad things happen. It's life. And there's a quote that I always use. I always use this quote. To live is to suffer, but to survive is to find the meaning in your suffering. Because everything happens for a reason. But part of living is suffering. The only time you don't suffer is when you're dead. Now come on, Jack.
Right. Yeah.
And you'd rather be buried over the hill than to be buried under it. Because if you bury over the hill, you got a second chance. If you bury under the hill, you're dead and stinking.
All right now. Well, you heard that live and direct. OG Shareef from Port Green. I have nothing. I have nothing. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Tune in next week for the Queen's Lounge. Wow. Wow. Yo.